And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in on this live stream. It is the 1st of September, 2025. It is Labor Day in the United States. And we're going to play some GeoGuessr games, maybe for about 45 minutes to an hour. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, we're going to get into this one. We're going to do this British Town Centers game as a no move challenge. And hopefully this stream is working. Looks like it is. So we'll see if anybody joins here. Looks like we got a couple folks. But anyway, we're going to do this as a no move challenge. I'll put the play along link in the comments or the stream. Yeah, right out of the gate. You can hear today. Give you a challenge there, and we'll just start the game. All right, so here we go. First round, no move challenge. Loading. It's loading, and it's Jackson. Is it Jackson? It is. Paul Jackson, not Samuel L. Estate agents, independent mortgage advisors, insurance services. So they got everything there, Paul Jackson. Person just standing there. Key cutters. Need your keys. Marketplace, the old market. We got fillers. Hot drinks, breakfast, sandwiches, and desserts. Fillers Cafe. So, Aladdin's. And 0121. Not really sure what that is. So it's going to be a little more difficult. The Junction Bar or Pub. Aladdin's. Should have probably put a time limit on this one, but we're just having fun, just trying to explore. Some fun that you can... Oh, it's the funeral fund, I guess. All right. A lot of estate agents here. Not really sure here. Not too many clues from this no move challenge yet. So, lawyers, probate, practitioners, probate. So you got probate courts in the UK. I'm guessing, probably have to have an estate plan for your monies that when you pass on. Seems like this is the theme of this first round. We got funeral care, estate agents, probate practitioners, really fun stuff to talk about. But yeah, I'm not really sure where this is. This is a little tough here on the move challenge. So, Zoopla. Got some homes there. The 0121. Coldthorn. Well, this makes for an interesting first round on this live stream. Bet Fred. Oy. I'm just going to have to guess. Okay, so Sandwell. I guess that's what it is. There's that blue informative... Not sure what it's called, but somebody had mentioned that. Those things are talk about history or just different points. But Sandwell, I'm going to guess this is probably near London. If it's Sandwell, is the only clue I really have. I don't know why I want to come in this area. Sandwell, Farnborough, Aldershot. That's like the whole... It's like Royal Air Force, but military down that way. And I don't know why Sandwell sounds... My head's going to a Stanwell. No. I might just guess this one. Might not look too long because I want to get through a lot of. Try to play a couple different games here. No move games here. Yeah, I'm gonna do a Finland one. Don't worry. Okay, so somebody gave me a clue. I don't know if I should look at the clues, but I will. Oh, now that about doing this, good evening, Peter. The good thing about doing this is I get these little clues that would really help, and kind of stick in my head for future reference. So maybe there's something to this. Well, I'm just going to guess. I'm just going to get on to the next one because I could look at this and search for the next hour. It's not going to be fun, I don't think. Maybe you all think it's fun, but for me, I want to get on to the next one and explore different towns, different locations. So here's our friends in Telford, Burton upon Trent. We're going up towards Stoke, Cheadle. Somebody's giving me clues here. I don't know if this is the. It feels weird to do that. To look over and see somebody's giving the clues here. I'm just gonna Sandwell. I'm not seeing this. Well, okay. Oldbury. All right. So we're in Oldbury. So we've been there before. We'll get off to the next round and see where this goes. Hope everybody. It's actually the end of the weekend here in the United States. It's Labor Day. It is a holiday, so everybody's just kind of chilling today, doing whatever they're doing. And I know probably folks in the rest of the world have had a hard day at work, and it's probably the evening, late in the evening. So thanks for tuning in. We got mirror image. Estate agents again. There's always a state. This is unique. Labor Day is May 1st. Well, we say Labor Day it's not September 1st. It's the first Monday in September. But I think the United States will do things a little differently here and there. So anyway, thanks for joining us from Norway, from Finland, and from the UK. The India shop. Yeah, that's true. All right. Postcards. The 56, the High Street. Like Whitehead there or something. Smith. It's either estate agents, charity shops, or Costa Coffees. The National Trust. Got a sale going on. Just a random box there. Crane and High Street in the town. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hastings looks like the town. I'm going to guess. I don't know. I can't make that out. Quality isn't the best. It's probably not Hastings. It's either Hastings or Hartings. And man, no move challenges present quite the challenge. 2015. So we're back in 2015, going back in time with this one. So Yeah, I should have put a timeline on this one. If I had to guess, it was down. Well, let me go up this way. I just feel the architecture. Hmm. I wish I could read that. I can't. 24. Not, or I guess it's not the 24. It's 24. Would that be 24 miles on the bike to some location? Um, I feel like we're in an area like this, but not entirely sure. Hitchin, no. National Cycleway 24. Let's look at this here. What is this? I should be looking at the postcards. There's London. Got to be close to London if there's a London postcard. Maybe not, though. Alert training. Hmm. Well, the town, I believe, Haverhill. Let's see. Nope. Uh, hmm. Yeah, that's a helpful clue. All right. Gonna have to make a guess here. Just gonna have to go off of my mirror image. Find any more clues? Smith. New Forest ice cream. New Forest ice cream. So people are going to know the regional ice creams, I guess. 56. It's got 800, which is interesting. The Magna Carta. Hold on. Um, Magna Carta. There's another Gillingham, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to guess at this one. I don't. I don't know. I don't know where this is. It's not Hereford. A town that begins with an H. So I try to. Harbury. Yeah. Yeah. Um, Jill. See anything else on these postcards? I feel like there's like a lot of clues here that I'm missing. Half because I'm looking at comments, and half because the pressure is on. Like I feel like the pressure's on when folks are live. It's live, right? Pressure's on. You're on the big stage, and you got to find things in time. So I will probably be doing a time limit. Maybe not today. I'll be doing some more live streams, so stay tuned. Just got to come up with a schedule where everybody, it works for everyone, or for most people, I should say. It doesn't work. It's not going to work for everyone. But anyway, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to I'm going to come back up here. I was thinking it was in this area, but Hardings? No. Somebody says it's this. Let's go there. I don't know. It is. So it is Salisbury. Thanks for that. The Magna Carta. Arundel. The Magna Carta Chapter House. So, anybody want to talk about the Magna Carta? There it is. Salisbury. Third round on British Town Centers. This is like one of my favorite. Wait a minute. So say for a second, this looks familiar, but no, I don't think it is. Boom. The watercress line. Clark's. This is shoe. The shoes Clark's. Boom. All right. So hospice. Hamptons. Oh, come on. Why is this? Alton Town Council. The Swan in Alton Town. Watercress line. That's an interesting name for what I presume is. Oh, let's see here. Open now. Open 7 days a week. I got to be like near London, I think, on this one. Luxury cruises. It's Saturday volunteers. And I got Hamptons, but it looks like Alton Town Council. The line. When I hear a line, I always think of a subway. We call them subways or the underground, whatever you call it. So Alton Town, the watercress line. Watercress. All right, Ascot. Royal Ascot. Is that out this way? Is that it? Is that where that is? This line. All right, so for the purposes of public safety and crime reduction, CCTV in operation. You know what? This is Alton Town Council. Somebody just said the theme park, Alton Towers, is I think the theme park, right? I thought there was a theme park out here near. Wait, where's Heathrow? Oh no, that's Thorpe Park, not Alton Towers, right? All right, I'm gonna give myself another. Oh, there's Alton. All right, come on, guess. There we are. Oh yeah, 5,000 points. St. Michael's Cafe Rostino. Now this looks very. This street looks 70s. It looks almost like if I was in Toronto and Montreal. It's what it looks like for whatever reason. Just that look down the street here, north side of Montreal. So which Montreal. By speaking of which, Montreal is it's one of my favorite cities. Actually, Quebec City. It's one of my favorite North American cities. Talk about that. Talk about anything. Ooh, Hampstead. I think it could be wrong. Hemel Food Center, but maybe not. Stevenage Football Club. But got to make sure we're in the right spot there. It's interesting design there. All right. Thought Hemel. I know I've had this before. What's the area in London called here? I don't think this is it. No, Hampstead Heath. That's not it. But I thought there's a town was up here. There's Stevenage. Okay, so we got to be nearby. Man, oh man, where is this place? Potter's Bar, Bournemouth. There it is. Hemel Hempstead. I think this is it. Cafe Rostino. Taco Bell. Wow. Taco Bell. Where's this bet, Fred? I think we got to be on the street here. All right. So another 5,000 points, and we're going to go off to the fifth and final round on British Town Centers. And we've got a regatta. Regatta Great Outdoors. So we got to be near water. Looks southern coast. I get these trees and the hills just look like it's like Bournemouth, Portsmouth. I don't know. Again, these are just first glance. Craig Hoppers. Padstow tasting room. So this is probably Padstow. Where's Padstow? I have no idea. Oh, look at this. Different style of like a looking stonework in Padstow, I guess. Padstow. Ah, look at this. Yeah, there's the water. The Strand House. Northeast. Um, I was thinking at first, like in this area, but keep looking over and getting somebody commenting. So if we're looking east, Minehead. God, I don't even know if that's the town. Oh, there we are, Padstow. Oh, okay, so looking east northeast across what is this? The River Camel to Rock and Port Hilly St. Anodoc Golf Club. Again, this is a pretty cool part of England. Holiday homes in this area, I guess. National Lobster Hatchery, Stein's Fish and Chips. So there we are. And the social club. So it's that tasting room. We're Broad and Strand. Wait, Strand is the Strand House. New Street. What the heck are we here? Around here somewhere. All right, so we've got a couple maps to go that I've got like picked out to do no move challenges because if we move, it doesn't. I got to upgrade the system and whatnot. So we've got London pubs. We can do another round of British town centers. We have, what else do we have? I've got top 20 Finnish cities and I saw the sign USA. So we can do London pubs, British town centers again. And then we will do top 20 Finnish cities. And then I saw the sign USA. So one more UK. Anybody let me know if you want to do this one or London pubs. I'm no use in Scandinavia. Well, if you talk Finland, folks in Finland will say they're not part of Scandinavia. So I'd like to know anybody checking in from Finland with their thoughts on Scandinavia. Got London pubs. All right. Sounds like London pubs. This again. All right. So let's view the results here. Break down and London pubs. Yeah, this should be interesting because it's going to be a no move challenge. And this one, interestingly enough, last updated. And again, we do the dates. Somebody had said we do dates wrong. Well, we actually, You see down here below that we do the month, the date, end of the year. So apparently I'm in the minority that considers Finland to be Scandinavia. And that's how it was taught. Okay. All right. So London pubs, no move, challenge. And like I said, Finland is Scandinavia or not. I read somewhere where the Finnish language is like close in relation to the Hungarian language. I don't know if that's true or not. So I don't know if has any correlation or not, but in relevance to why they aren't part of Scandinavia. All right, we've got the Gate London pub. It looks like it's out in a rural area, not London, from the first glance, which it does. We got this. I think it's like a Volkswagen, right? A Scooby-Doo style van, locally sourced. We say produce. Finnish is far related to Hungarian, but yeah, probably some like map that I read or something that I saw that it's like closer to that than it was. Maybe it was closer to Hungarian than it was to Swedish. All right, Watford. So we got a good clue here. Watford. I wonder how they're doing in the championship, but Watford 5 and just a little over 5 miles to the north. So we know Watford's up this way. Well, probably this is like Harrow. And the duck in the pond. We're looking for the gate, just the gate. And sail. No. What am I doing here? I got so excited to see Watford. I was looking in the wrong direction. St. Albans. St. Albans. So we're out here somewhere. Howwood. Bricket Wood. Chandler's Cross. You know, it's interesting when I start to read these names out. There's a lot of neighborhoods in the United States that are newer, not newer, but past 20 years. And they've got names like Kings Langley and Chandler's Cross Road. You notice like a lot of names in these American like suburbs. Anyway, London, St. Albans, and Bricket Wood. We're near Bricket Wood. And I don't know why I didn't. There's the gate. The gate. We found the gate. There's the gate. We found the gate outside of. This is actually a pretty cool map. Ton of pubs. I used to stay in Bricket Wood quite a bit. The hotel had tall, thick hedges all around it, and wonder why I got. Okay. All right. It's pretty cool. I like the flowers. Brings a lot of the. I don't know. It's just I like the color. We got. Oh, let's look at the pub. What the heck is the pub? What pub are we looking at here? Look at it. The Black Lab Coffee House. It's looking like it says Clapham. Clapham Station. Clapham Food. Clapham is where we are. The name of the pub. Am I missing something here? Oof. Alexandra. Clapham. Brixton. Okay, I know Brixton is out this way. Where? Clapham. Maybe not. Maybe Brixton. Is it out here? Twickenham. This should be fun. Hmm. There's Brixton. Clapham. There we are. We got Clapham. The windmill. And there's the underground station looking northeast. So you got to be on this road here. Clapham South. All right. So, looks like a park right up here. That park is down here, I think. Wingstop. You got a Wingstop. Wingstop. Had Wingstop a couple weeks ago. 20 for 20. You get like 20 wings for $20. Shake Shack, Five Guys. Man, this looks like the United States here. By the way, I saw this Pret. I was reading something where this. I think it was on BBC. Where there's a guy that is I wasn't a jewelry heist, but this guy set up this whole scheme with this jewelry scheme. Like it was a massive jewelry scheme. And I think one of the guys that got defrauded was the guy that owns Pret. I could be wrong about that. I just saw something earlier today on that. But anyway, it seems like be a lot of jewelry heist in the Little Orange Doors, the pub, over the years in the UK. All right, we got the Hammer in Hand. This is my type of pub. Trondheim. That is, got to get to Trondheim. Book your party here. Where do you book your kids' party here? Watch a football match or something. No, you wouldn't have a kids' party there. It's a little, it's a cool little place here. Little village or whatever. Where would we find a pub like the Hammer in Hand? Maybe in West Ham. I don't know. What does that say? Somebody says Uxbridge. It could be, but where would I find Uxbridge? Not really sure. I feel like I've heard that before. Hammer in Hand. I'm just going to guess at this one. I'm not going to get this. I'm going to come out this way. Hammer in Hand, just because, I don't know. Somebody says this could be near Watford. Why would this be, just curious, why would somebody say, is it the style of homes? Like, why would somebody say this would be like Northwest London? Definitely further out. So okay, so this is probably further out. Ooh, Upminster. Did that say Upminster? Yeah, I can't see. Watford. Chorley Wood. Knutsford. I thought there's like a Knutsford or whatever up in near Manchester. Did I say Tim Hortons? It did. The Badger, Tudor Arms, the Royal Oak, Viking Fish and Chips. All right, so we were north of Watford, the Hammer in Hand, Skanska, Warner Brothers Studios. Warner Brothers Studios tour. How about that? All right. Warner Brothers Studios. There we go. Out in this area of, it's not North London. I thought this was, these pubs were going to be in, those are 1960, 70 style homes built for commuters in the London city. Most were built on the north side of the city where it's cheaper. Okay. Harry Potter Studios. It's pretty cool. Okay, so this is called N7, what we say in the United States as the depot. The depot. L and J. This looks like a pretty cool place. The corner shop. Man, we got a lot of palms here. Corner shop. I'm going to guess this is probably closer to like, oh, N7 North. Okay. Car park. It's like maybe something upstairs. This is a pretty cool place, actually. This is all right. So let's look up in this area. Yeah, I'm not even going to get this one, but let's go up near North Finchley. Maybe this is where we are. I guess. Yeah, why not? Okay. We weren't that far north, but let's look at the area of, let's say, Highbury and the Emirates. So Arsenal, Liverpool. Did anybody watch that? That was I was at a youth football tournament this weekend, or what we say, soccer. But Liverpool seemed to be buying up everybody, and it is what it is, I guess. There we are. There's a lot of pubs there in this area. I guess this would be within walking distance of the Emirates. The Old Ale Emporium. Guys got a coffee or tea, maybe on the way to work. Maybe towards the end of the day. And the Old Ale. All right. State agents once again. And maybe a high street of something. A&S. Brian Thomas. Bus stops. BNC. Local taxi. Looks like a crossing here, maybe a train. So Haringey is the town or the village. Hackney. Wembley. It's one of these areas that I gotta find this. I don't know. I feel like we're in the same general area as we were before, but Finchley. Barnet. The Spires. Yeah, it's a pretty cool map. Thanks for making this one. This is I like this one. It'd be probably easier for me if I could move around. But given the let's go there. So not that far away from. So we got Arsenal 1. That's all Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. That's where I guessed. But we were Haringey Warehouse District, Finsbury Park. And okay, so what I need to also do is not only pubs. I will do a London 1 video, but I'll also do probably the underground stations as well. You're to blame. What's that song? You're to blame. No one's to blame. Is it like Howard Jones or something like that? All right, so 17,133. Yeah. All right, but this is fun. Enjoy discovering pubs throughout the London area. That's any pub within inside the M25, I believe. And so what do we do next? Do we do Finland? We're going to do 2 more. We're going to do Finland or USA. So we got the so I want to continue doing these things when I can. So we got top 20 Finnish cities or I saw the sign USA. People are going to go to Finland. So we'll do this. So how about this? We'll do top 20 cities. I think that's the map. Top 20 cities. Let me go back. I wrote this written down. Top 20. Finnish cities. Put a time limit on this one. Should we put a time limit? Yeah, we'll get USA. We're going to do USA. But I've got a personal time limit on this. It's approaching, it's about 4:13. No, 4:17, excuse me. Monday afternoon. Probably like late for everyone that's watching this. Anybody comment if you're from the USA. Very few USA videos on your channel. I love doing USA stuff. I know that stuff like the back of my hand. Go USA. You have the advantage. All right, let's do a time limit. Do a 3-minute time limit on this one. Or no time limit. Anybody want time limit? No time limit for this. Somebody just comment. Time limit or no time limit for top 20 Finnish city? All right, no time limit. No time limit. We'll do no time limit. All right, there's the link. Let's start this game. Top 20 Finnish cities. I'll try to make this be happy. I can find it. All right. All right. Let's test my Finnish skills. Rovaniemi, right out of the gate. I could find this one. Time limit. Well, I put a personal time limit. Rovaniemi. It's the city I want to visit. It's the home of Santa Claus. So anybody, Lapland, anybody want to visit Rovaniemi. Even Roy Keane has been here. Kosti Katu. Let's see. We're probably right about here. Let's go there. There we are. 5,000 points. It's a Finnish town with a bit of a tourist problem. Second round. So that's pretty easy. Hopefully they're... All right. I feel like this has got to be Helsinki. Yep. There's the tram. Tallberg, Stockman. Hopefully everybody can key. So here's the thing. When I do these live streams, should I do it specifically for the UK audience, for Finnish audience, or just do random GeoGuessr content? Helsinki. What time is it in Helsinki right now? All right, I think we're here. Thought I had that. Svenska. There's Svenska again. It's Svenska in the last round out there in north of Watford. It is 11:20. All right. Third round, Finland. Top, again, the clue here is top 20 Finnish cities, folks. So it could be difficult. It could be hard. I guess if you're from Finland, it might be easy. Anywhere else might be a little more difficult. This is a difficult round. This looks also like we've gone back in time. The circus. Somebody kind of gave that up on this one. We got a clue. So I'm going to go to Vasa. Finland reminds me of Eastern Europe for some reason. Well, this is an older Street View. So all right, we got the fourth round. We have, we're in the Milne Square with the statue. Again, flowers everywhere, like we had in London pubs. And 1798. Looks like a cathedral of some sort. And got the fountain. Somebody's kind of giving it away there. But we're in the town square, the town center of Hämeenlinna. Fifth Avenue Steakhouse and the Hämeenlinnan Kirkko, where we are. 5,000 points, and we go to round 5 of this top 20 Finnish cities games, and we got a old Is that a Toyota? Church, yeah, the church has quarry or something here. Not sure though. For a second. It's a little different, this one. Third. You got water to the west, I think. A little bit of water anyway. And Tom Lindeberg, thanks for commenting. We're in Vasa again. Well, I think what I'm going to do for the next one is I'm going to do USA. I'm going to see. Hopefully, I don't think there's any Americans on this. If you let's see, Northwest of Church. If you're from the USA, let me know. Hopefully, there's a church here, so I think we're there. That's where we are, Vasa. So we got two in Vasa. The Toyota Land Cruiser 80 Series. So there we are, 24,951 top 20 finished cities. I will be taking requests for the next. We'll do maybe next live stream. We'll do a couple of finished videos, maybe or a couple of finished games. We'll also do some UK. We'll spread it around a world, and we hope to have a fast round. All right, so we're gonna go to the last game I'm gonna play. Probably last game. I don't know. If people want me to continue, I'll continue. Try to make this a regular thing. I don't know if Mondays this time might be Thursdays at this time. Maybe a little earlier might work. I just got to figure out my schedule. But lucky that we have a holiday in the United States today that I'm able to do this. No really big commitments or anything like that. So anyway, let's do, what was it? I saw the sign, USA. We're not going to do, it's just a corn dog one. Yeah, corn dog with the mullet. All right, so we've got over 1,000 locations, and this could be a difficult one. And we're going to do this as a no time limit, no move challenge. So I'll put this again in the comments, and we'll get right into it. So I guess I presume. All right, Roswell, New Mexico. I can just tell from the aliens. Got the aliens here. Did aliens really visit Roswell, New Mexico? I've been to New Mexico. Haven't been to Roswell. I have not, but I've been in the area. So Roswell's out this way. Where is Roswell? Wait, no. It was the wrong spot. What the heck? Come on. Roswell's here. Pine Lodge. I've been. I'll just drop it right there. Carlsbad Caverns National Park is down this way, where all the bats come out. I've been through this part of West Texas. Been through a lot of New Mexico. Roswell, I have actually not been through the town. But anyway, Roswell, New Mexico. Let's just take a quick look around. Yeah, it's UFO town. You got Lego store. The Roswell UFO tour. Anybody have ever seen? Has anybody seen? But where are we here? South to north. Second. Roswell, pretty large city here. Kind of drop it there, right? Dead center. No aliens. No, aliens haven't visited Roswell. They've crashed there, though. Okay. UK has its public holiday last Monday. What's honored the residents of the aliens? I don't know. Spaceport, USA. Roswell, New Mexico. That's an interesting way to start. I saw the sign. All right. This is South Dakota, University of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I've actually been on this. If we're looking north, this is probably Interstate 25, exit 77, Augustana. And south of there is the University of South Dakota in Vermilion, which is down here. I said 25, I meant 29. Exit 77's probably got to be close to Sioux Falls. 73. So Chick-fil-A. Anybody eaten Chick-fil-A before? Yeah, exit 77. So University of Sioux Falls. So we are just south of this bridge here. Missed this one. 580 yards, but Sioux Falls, I've been on this highway. I have headed, did I head in both directions? No, I've headed south on 29. Sioux Falls, South Dakota, but I've also been to Vermilion, where the University of South Dakota is, in this small little town. And it's got a dome stadium where American football is played for the University of South Dakota. So I thought it was around here somewhere. Vermilion, right? Yeah, University of South Dakota. It's called the Dakota Dome. Not that you cared, not that it mattered. All right. Pretty cool mural there on the side of the building. Honey Creek Heights Senior Living. Catholic Books and Gifts. Manitoba. Winnipeg, Manitoba. Clock. Old school looking town. West Allis, Wisconsin, another place I've been through. So this West Allis, Wisconsin is where we are. Interesting looking tree there. West Allis, Wisconsin. Double. Oh. Looks like she's either maybe picking her nose. I don't know. West Allis is... Where's West Allis? It's been a while. It's been a long time since West Allis. It is West Allis. Why am I forgetting where this is? Okay, West. America is so clean. It depends on where you are. You're in the middle of nowhere. Yes, it's clean. So it really depends on where you are. I would say West Allis. Why am I having trouble with this one? Fond du Lac. Anyway, for time, folks, I'm going to have to move along. So I'm just going to drop it here. Yes, yeah, that's right. It's Milwaukee. West Milwaukee. West Allis, the State Fair Park. I've been here. I don't know why. The Milwaukee County Zoo. The stadium for the baseball stadium is American Family Field. It's out this way. So the downtown area is over here. Actually, a really cool city. You know what about Milwaukee? Watched Milwaukee play yesterday. The BBC is showing baseball. Milwaukee is one of my favorite towns in the USA, or favorite cities, excuse me. Boston's up there, but Milwaukee, if you ever had a chance to go to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, pretty cool town. It's a beer and cheese type of town. A lot of beer. They've got the cheese of Wisconsin. That's why they call the Green Bay Packers cheeseheads and all that stuff. But a pretty cool city. If you ever have a chance, go visit. If you're in Chicago, take the 90-minute trip or whatever up to Milwaukee on the lakefront. Really cool city. Again, like I said, one of my definitely top 10 cities in the U.S. West Allis was. I'm not sure why. Anyway. Hey man, been watching your videos for some time. I'm from Finland, so always fun to see people playing Finland on GeoGuessr. Thanks for tuning in. Dunman Way, Dunleer. It's like Scotland. The Dun, D-U-N. And we're in Dundalk, which is in Maryland. Dundalk is also in Ireland. Actually, where this is pretty crazy. Dundalk, an old school looking town. We've got pizza, subs, and wings. Then and again, the town square of Dundalk. And there's a church. It's near Baltimore, near Washington, D.C., and the Chesapeake Bay, Dundalk. There it is. Kind of like a suburb of Baltimore. By the way, this bridge. So I don't know if anybody's seen this bridge. This is the bridge that the highway that collapsed. The cargo ship crashed into it, and it went straight down. People were killed or whatever, but I don't know if anybody had seen that. That was that last year sometime. So the road just it's amazing. I don't think it's been rebuilt yet. One of the larger ports, or top 10 largest ports in the United States, is the port of Baltimore. Was it St. Rita's? The Dundalk Historic District. Go right about there. Yeah, then a coal ship went boom there a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I think there was something else. But there we are, Dundalk. Also, Dundalk, a place in Ireland, north of Dublin. I've been there. Kent Natural Foods. It's probably Kent, Ohio, I gotta guess. The other thing it is, because I see X, I think that's Xavier University in Ohio. But the other thing is people kind of put Kent State University. Kent, Ohio is where we are. Is it the Ohio State? No. So it's the Ohio State flag. It's not. Where Kent, Ohio is. I just want to take a look around a little bit. Have I been to Kent, Ohio? I have not. I've been close to it. I've been all over Ohio. Kent is in this area, near Akron. Akron, Canton, Kent area is where LeBron James is from. Not that anybody cares or it matters. Kent State University. Kent State, a little history about that. There was 4, I think, students that were killed. I think it was like a Vietnam War by the National Guard that shot on a protest. This is back in the 70s. There's a song I can't think of the name of the song, like by Neil Young or somebody like that. Anyway, when it comes to the United States, I know like a lot of not useless facts, but facts, unique facts about it. So that's why I play these games. There's a lot to talk about. Kent, and I saw this Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. It's a unique place. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. My kids like chicken fingers, and these Raising Cane places seem to pop up all over the place. Night all. Need an early night tonight. Headed into the city for work. Thanks for tuning in. Does anybody want me to do one more USA game, or should I call it a night? So I got maybe about 10 to 15 more minutes, and I've got to head out. It's not an early night. It's going to be dinner. Got a couple other things, like errands I got to run. But, yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in. One more. One more game. All right, we'll do one more. We're going to do this one. Hopefully, hopefully anybody play that game. Let me know how you did. Wasn't Ohio Steel Country? Yes. All right, let's look at this map real quick. Steel Country, Pennsylvania, the Pittsburgh Steelers is here. And yeah, Kent, probably 90-minute, an hour and a half drive from Pittsburgh. That is Steel Country. Actually, the Great Lakes, that region is all Steel Country. Interestingly enough, in this part of the country, there's been a lot of with the shale, with natural gas. So there's been some industry into that in the past 15 years, kind of reviving some of the towns that have gone dormant because of the steel industry going dead. So very interesting conversations. Anyway, I'm going to go back here. What am I doing? Zooming in. I saw the sign. What's this one? I have a little trouble here. What's going on? My mouse is having issues. We'll play this one again. We'll put the challenge in. Challenge link. Anybody doing anything fun this week? Because everybody work and got stuff to do, school, different things this week, or is anybody on vacation or holiday? All right, we're going to go to this last game here of this stream, the second live stream. We got to blur it out. Milan. Milan, Italia. Looks the furthest thing from Italy. But we're in Milan. Where's Milan? I'm not really sure. This kind of looks like that was burned out. So it's like Milan, Ohio again. But no, we're in Milan, Missouri at third and Maine, and Iglesia de Cristo, North Missouri Realty. So estate agents in the UK. Well, we've got real estate agents in the United States. There's a good old Jeep there. Pretty interesting looking town. So we're Milan, Missouri. So North Missouri, I guess. Are we really in North Missouri? Got to be in this area. You got Mexico, Milan, near Green City, Trenton. You realize it was this hilly in North Missouri. Haven't been to this part of the country. So Milan, where I think we're at second and Maine. That's where we are. No, we're not. It's Sullivan County Circuit Clerk. Happy birthday to your dad. Milan is Northern Italy. Not quite sure this is up to par, though. Yeah, I agree with that. It's an interesting one. US 31. This is US 31 goes through Indiana, Greenwood, Marching Woodmen. So state champion. So the big thing in the United States, for those of you that don't know, is high school sports is crazy. High school sports, these little towns, it's American football, it's the international football, soccer, as we say, it's basketball. And if this is the state of Indiana, which I think it is by the license plates, US 31, so this is Greenwood, Indiana. So we got to look. 31, I think, cuts right through the middle of Indiana. Been on 31. So kind of familiar with this. I'm not really sure what Greenwood is. Let's go 31. South Bend, home of the University of Notre Dame Fighting Irish. They played the big football school, American football. They played the University of Miami last night. Not that, again, that it matters to anybody else in the rest of the world, but in the United States, Notre Dame is a big brand, but also a really good university, probably one of the top 25 university in the United States. It's a Catholic university. Grissom Joint Air Base. Then we come to Indianapolis. We lose 31. Greenwood, just south of Indianapolis. It's like a suburb. Indiana, famous for their basketball. It's like a big basketball state. Everybody's got so when you think of when there's high school sports in the United States, I mean, these stadiums sometimes for football, American football, seat 10,000. Basketball, probably in the state of Indiana, probably the arenas, indoor arenas are like 10,000, 5,000. This looks like Atlantic City. It is Atlantic City. And not that I like to get into, I don't really care. I don't say I care for politics. I don't really talk about politics much. Politics, they say politics and religion, whatever. But what we're staring at right now, for those of you that don't know, is Atlantic City, New Jersey. I've been here a couple times. And what's the world tour? Is this the Harlem Globetrotters World Tour? The Jim Whalen board would call in Atlantic City, New Jersey. But look at this. The president of the United States, current president's casino. I don't know if you can still see the outline of, would say Trump on it. I did post something on X, how 10 years ago, going to Street View, what it looked like versus today. But interesting that when I saw the sign, this is where we are. Atlantic City, once the place where I went to the beach. Now, you talk about, again, I don't like to downplay any places in the world, but this city has seen better days. I'll say it that way. So, Ducktown, Bally's. There's Bally's is up here to the north. I never like really gave it a thought that Atlantic City's looking southeast. I was thinking it looks east. So anyway, the Boardwalk Empire. Oh, wait. What does it say? No. Yeah, a lot of Pacific. I think we're there. We are. So yeah, Atlantic City. I've got nothing at all to go on the next one. Naval College sports in the UK is just not a thing. Yeah, I don't know how it became a thing in the United States, but it did, and it's gotten out of control. I'll say it this way. Now in college, they're at like with the American football and basketball. Like this Caitlin Clark, she played for the University of Iowa. She was getting like $7 million. Like it used to be amateur, and it was you get scholarships for school to play. Right now, kids are coming out of high school that aren't even top players that are getting $1 million because there's so much money in the sports. It's ridiculous. 17-year-old kids for football and basketball. This is not a DQ, Dairy Queen, Cotton Candy Blizzard, United Design Associates. This is not the round I wanted to not a, say end on. I'm still going to have the round after this, but I don't know about this one. It's like somebody's truck, pickup trucks. I'm going to go Pacific Northwest on this one. No, maybe not. Yeah, if you college sports, if you want to see something, I would say this about college sports in the United States, probably the best. If anybody's into football or majors, around the world, and seeing the fanaticism, the supporters, college football has got some of the craziest because it's students, a lot of students, right? like Penn State University. It's got probably 40,000 students. They all go to the game. They all dress in, in the same color. They chant, they cheer. It's pretty wild. It's probably the closest that we would have to. Anyway, crazy. Anyway, so I'm gonna guess that we're probably out here on this one, folks. The last round. Again, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna have to head out here soon. And what do we have? Wow, that's a pretty cool. I got New York license plate. So we're in New York here. Pretty cool, like architecture here for this one. The First National Bank. But yeah, check out college football crowd or college football atmosphere on YouTube. Look at some of the videos. It's pretty cool, pretty wild. All right, downtown Binghamton, New York. I've been through this town. In fact, my daughter has our team that I coach has played a team from Binghamton, New York, in a football tournament, or we say soccer. Pretty good team from Binghamton. Pretty cool town, this Binghamton. Downtown Binghamton is where we are. So I think we're Court Street, somewhere around here. There's that roundabout. Right about there. And that's where we are, 25 yards, 5,000 points. It is the second live stream. So appreciate each and every one of you tuning in to this and supporting the channel and continue to watch and play. I hopefully enjoyed this one. Try to do an earlier one earlier in the day earlier in the evening, I guess I should say, for most of you. But with that said, appreciate you tuning in. Next stream, try to do Thursday, maybe next week sometime. Stay tuned. Check me out on X. I'll probably post it over there. The next time, I'll probably do a better job of announcing some of that, announcing the live stream. So check me out on X. And I will be also doing probably a live stream in the next couple of weeks on All Over the Stands as well, doing stadiums around the world. So stay tuned for that as well. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Have a good evening and have a good rest of your week.